Welcome tankers, this is McLogo and we are back on Fisherman's Bay in the Leopard tier 10 tank, and I'm platooned with my teammates. I want to show you on this map what is wrong with some of the spawns, and specifically with this spawn here. It's at J2 basically, and we have a very big advantage. And you can see we're right at the one line, which with after the update is very strong, has more cover than before. Even so, the middle also has a much better cover. You'll see in this game how much of an advantage this is. Basically with tanks that we've got, these are medium tanks, a few of them. We can push down fairly quickly down the one line. I'm not going full in at the moment, I'm just staying somehow in the middle, going to a position where I think I can get shots to the guys in the middle. And if they do not contest, pushing the A line up and come to the one line, then I think it's already map control that you've lost. And that's the issue with this map also. Despite the tanks that are going to the town is, I feel, not important anymore, as you cannot basically attack over the field to our base, because the base is so far up and the base is also higher, so you've got the advantage and there's more than enough spots where you can really stay sneaky. So the battle is developing. Our team kind of controls the middle. A few tanks have gone to the town, which, as I said, isn't that important anymore. And here you can see the tanks that have not pushed over. It's hard for them to get also to this line, as our team has shots on them basically already when they were approaching. And they try to kind of push into these tanks, but wasn't a good aim shot. But we actually have the whole guys that are in the middle and also here can shoot at these guys, and basically they have the control of them, because they're just the better positions here where you can drop down into a hold down position, fire on. Help the scout as he's pushing out too far, but then a shot, and he also gets hit by other guys from the middle. So now, if you look at the minimap, you can see that the town is basically lost, that there are heavies and also medium has pushed to that town, and at this time I told my teammates, hey, I will go and defend the base. I can easily get shots in from a good position, because now they're moving into a position where I will be able to really farm them. And that's the thing that is wrong about this map. I have problems driving straight or in a straight line while using the communications wheel. As you can see, the spawn is really on top of this hill, and you can basically just use a bush, maybe here somewhere. You could go into a hold down position, but I will go near. I want to have spotting damage, and I want to get shots on them as soon as they're in render range. So there's these houses also. There's a stone where you can sit, and if you look at here, it's just a perfect position to farm. With a gun like this, with basically a sniper tank, a sniper medium, or even a TD, if somebody spots, and the heavies are basically blind versus these tanks, it's just GG. There's no chance that they can push out here and do something. Yeah, as I said, it's just that this map variant is unfair. If you get a team that knows to play that advantage, and basically all teams they can just push down the one line, control the one line, and it's an easy defense once you've cleaned out the guys, if there's any heavies left or if they push out. And I also can rack up quite some assistant damage, and I'm pushing up because I want to outspot the lights, but he moves in, or one of the guys moves in. and the Type 5 is sideways, so we just load heat as, yeah, over the distance. It's an easy pin, and there's just, it's stupid, there's no chance this guy has out there. Also for such tanks, yeah. It is kind of a pity, but I then move in a little bit nearer. There's still some guns that can hurt us here, as happens to the Vid I. But basically, I mean, this is just a clean-up phase where it's about racking up some more damage and getting assisted. So I'm going for RT to get revenge for my teammate. And as I spot, I will probably get shot by this guy. Yeah, and I wasn't loaded, not ready to shoot. But as said, I just wanted to point out with this game that some of the new map variants are far from balanced. There's a similar issue with the changing spawns, kind of, on other maps. The changing spawns can be at a disadvantage on some maps, and here it is really, it's just basically a GG if you have the other side. You really have to, if you kind of push down and defend the one line, then it's hard, as the map plays kind of different after this update. We do not get any shot in, unfortunately, but yeah. Anyway, a nice game for our platoon, but as I said before, it's not a fair map variant, and I hope this gets changed to a more fair spawn. Because it doesn't make sense to have these spawns changing, or not like with that kind of huge advantage for the other spawn. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you still enjoyed it, and stay safe, take care, bye bye.